Hold up, I just fuck your bitch and sign your money flip-flops. I'm smoking on that loud and you can hear a pin drop. Hold up, I just kissed my bitch and I left codeine in her mouth. Yeah, swimming in my money, I smell chlorine when I count. Get 'em, skating, mating, I'm standing like dating.
Hey yo, salute Peter Griffin and Family Guy. You know, so y'all don't think it's 10-4. But you wanna know what grinds my gears? Like, just for instance, like when a dirty person call you dirty. Like, what? You dirty? You can't call me dirty. You dirty? I say that to say, how you gonna say Kendrick Lamar don't have no flow and delivery when you Wakanda Forever, he was on the soundtrack. Easton, I don't think that your flow is qualified to be talking about other flow. And I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I don't think your flow is at the level to be talking about K-Dot's flow. I'm sorry. There ain't Dysfunctional got no show again. They gonna have to change your name, because your name is really true. Like, the function don't be functioning, because when your name is on the function, there be some dysfunction to it. Might want to switch that. Yo, Eastern Clips, man, keep it a buck. You choked up a little bit at that third, didn't you? Ooh, that third was hard, bruh. That third was hard. It wasn't even directed towards you. That third was hard. That would have happened to anybody, man. That would have happened to anybody. It's all good. Ooh, that third was ugly.
My mama's baby and my baby mamas, they some riders, can't deflate them tires. I'm still chasing commas, nigga, I made big timers, and I'm still taking time to make it time. This dedication problems.
Yo, what's going on? BeastMode Battle League, man. We here, dog. We here. I just had a moment to check out that Dysfunctional and East End Clips, man. Salute, nice battle, man. Like you said, both of these artists, they had opponents who didn't show up on them, and they were just like, yo, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want to rap, you want to rap. You know what I'm saying? Let's rap against each other. So let's talk about that real quick, if we can, because you know, I understand being an artist and, like, you know, salute, spit your bars. I just hosted an event, you know what I'm saying? Beast Mode. I don't think I can get to Canada. I would love to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all ever needed a host, I would love to extend my services to y'all, but I don't know if I could get into Canada at this point in time. But dog, if I could, I would like to come out there and rock with you. But just hosted an event, rather, shake the room, and had somewhat of the same thing. Artists just not showing up, but artists still wanting to rock. Sometimes it's better to just hold it and reschedule that battle. And I'm just saying this for me because, Clips, you had something so personally directed for Trey. I felt that you should have just delivered that on the Beast Mode platform, round by round by yourself, or delivered that with Woody Smitty in an interview by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you could have pulled Woody to the side, like, yo, I'm pissed. Can you put the camera on? I want to get these bars off. Can you do a little interview with me? You know what I mean? Because salute. Because I feel like if it's a battle, it's on the tube, we gonna judge it. I don't really think it's fair to judge this one, but I kind of think we have. We gonna talk about it a little bit. If you don't know me, you'll find out. I'm a battle rap fan. I have an opinion, and I'm gonna give it. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Clips, you should have held on to that clip Just in case you ran across Trey some other time. Some other time, this seemed like a rookie move. This seemed like a rookie mistake. And I understand, like, having those bars, writing the material. He's like, yo, I know I got some flame. I know I got some smokers. I want to let this off. But what you had, Mr. East End Clips, you should have held on to that. Now, what Dysfunctional had, you kind of see he had something directed towards one person, but he twisted this, took this out, and kind of served it to where it could have fit you. You didn't do that to him, and we ain't judging it. It's just I felt that you had a pretty nice, pretty impactful 3 rounds for Trey, and just wasted them, kinda. Just wasted them, really. Let's just go ahead and get into some of the bars. Like, Dysfunctional, not so much, because he kind of played it from the jump. He had a little freestyle, like, hey, this happened, you broke his hands, you shouldn't punch so much. Funny. And he's like, look, I'm the no-show guy. People keep no-showing on me. I be wanting to give y'all these bars, but they no-showing me, so he was in a different position than I feel Ends was. And then I think he created the material differently. You know what I'm saying? Banned off my own name, Bon Jovi. Put the name on the drum like a pop punk band. Nice. The Drake scheme, the 0 to 100 signs, fake love. Yeah, like, you're Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only got this look because Weezy F with you. That was hard. It may not fit Ends directly, or East Side Clips rather, or East End Clips rather. It may not fit him directly, but it still fits. I was rocking with it. The Witch's Brew, I'm still stirring the pot. That was cool. Catches dogs in traffic. I got the same goals as Corella DeVille. I thought that was mean. And so Clips gets his shot to go, and his round is cool. One, how you gonna disrespect Kendrick Lamar and his flow and delivery, and you sound like a 1992 Sentra that's starting up in the cold? I'm just saying, I don't really care too much for the flow. If your fans like it, that's your fans. You got that boom, pap, 1980s hip hop flow with you, bro. That's just me. Had your opponent been dysfunctional, it wouldn't have worked. I'm just saying that Kendrick Lamar in the start with the flow, I don't know. That didn't work to me. That cut abdomen flip, that was cool. And when you got to the 12 nipples sound crazy, doesn't it? Okay, now I see why you rap, how you want people to catch on to what you're listening to. But see, this is all in what I call delivery. If you saying what you say, and you have to say it this way so I can catch it, you can't deliver it correctly. If you ask me, I think the point of delivery is being able to say exactly what you want to say, make it make sense, and you deliver it in a way that I catch it both ways. If you have to say it so slow, doesn't it? If you gotta do all that, but it was fire. I could rock with it. That dude on his back, the Ashton Kutcher, he slapped his mother cross-eyed, and she was still seeing other dudes on the side. I think that Clips has a nice stage presence, nice little performance. I just don't like his delivery. Too much. I do not know if his delivery would have beat Trey, but this personal attack is okay. I just don't like the delivery. Going back into Dysfunctional with his second round, I'm kind of feeling his bars a little bit. He has a hands leave a lasting impression, and the two that he set up before that, leading into that punch, the way he started the round was fire. The Goodwill Hunting, I stood in front of a mirror and realized I could do numbers. That was mean. that was mean. And it's like, how can you sell tapes with nothing that sticks? I think that Dysfunctional had a beatable second, but a solid second. And then Easton Clips has a very, very, very direct, very, very, very personal round towards Trey. Called him out for working at the chicken joint, jerk chicken, and said that he was jerking the manager and had a problem with masturbation, makes music for masturbation, trying to make a whole masturbation music fan base. Had Trey been standing up there, he would have had to rebuttal that. Once again, I did not like the delivery of it, but you know, what he was kicking was cool. What he was saying was cool. You know what I'm saying? He talked about the masturbation angle. He's like, you can't get down and dirty with the hoes unless it's gardening. That was funny. And the Jeffrey with the Fresh Prince, I'm in your house with all black, about to serve Trey. Cool. And this where it was just like, salute for standing up there and getting your bars off, but it seemed like Dysfunctional was battling you with his material for somebody else, but he was still battling you. You were up there battling Trey, and Dysfunctional was just standing there. And I feel you, that's what it was. The point I'm trying to get across, I don't know if I'm doing that well, the point I'm trying to get across is strategic, like in the sense of it, if you are going to get those bars off, if you are going to be in a battle with another person, but you're going to use the material that you have for another person, make something direct towards this guy. And I don't want to call Dysfunctional for having indirect material that could have been catered towards everybody, because I don't think that's the case, but I really think he did. He plucked whose name it was out, plucked this guy's name out, and just directed the material at him, so it seemed like it was for him, whereas Clips didn't do that. He kept saying Trey, and he kept looking at the camera this way like, yo, you know what, Trey? Boom, 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 boom. So it was kind of like he was battling Trey through the camera, but Dysfunctional was battling you because his opponent didn't show up. And that's what you were supposed to be doing. It looked like you lost this one. I'm just telling you why. To me, I know we can't really judge it, but I mean, it looked like Dysfunctional was the better MC on the stage to me. Like with the delivery and the way that he set up that third and landed that third, he just showed like, look, man, both of y'all opponents didn't show up. I believe Dysfunctional's opponent didn't show up because he was scared. Your opponent didn't show up because something happened. That's what it seemed like from the way that these bars were being brought out, because that Real Talk third hit, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't in school. Like, you know, look at me now. They say I'm bummy. Like, this is actually me doing good. Like, I was missing school, not because I was a knucklehead, because I had to really get my pops up off the floor. I was scared that he was going to kill himself. Like, friends having thoughts of suicide. He put the crossbow to his head. That third was real. That fly on the wall, but you want to be a fly on your wall, but you know everybody's dropping faster than fly. We do this for different reasons. That's what he was trying to say. That's what we do this for different reasons. You trying to glorify and do this. I'm really just trying to prove this right here. That cloth I'm really cut from. It was going to be tough for anybody to beat that third. And you could kind of tell because when it was on East End, to start the third, it was kind of like, yeah, that was pretty hard. Dang. We aren't battling each other, and I felt that. I just want to give him a second. All right, let's go. And then he came with that elevator stab you while it's moving wrong on so many levels. That was hard. But that, once again, this third round still went very, very personal. Very, very personal. In the future, just reschedule it. Hold on to them bars and reschedule it, man. Maybe Trey had an emergency, man. Hold on to those bars. You know what I'm saying? And reschedule it, because you had some nice material for Trey. I think you went up there and you were going against a rapper with a better delivery. I like how Dysfunctional delivered his punches better. I think his punches landed a little bit harder, but I like East End style a little bit. Like, I like how he later layers and lands his punches. I just don't like how he delivers them. Like his flow sounds kind of like slow, like you just learned English and you only know a few words, man. I don't know, like you reading a Dr. Seuss book or something. I don't know. But you are saying good stuff. Just I don't like the way it's delivered. That's all. But that's just me. That's just me. That's my opinion, man. Like I think Dysfunctional got this one. I think he got this one pretty clear and pretty easy. I think both of these guys gonna get another battle, but. And I know we can't really judge this one, but I mean, hey man, like man, Dysfunctional sent me like 2 battles. One was like just bad, he did good, but it was the other dude was just bad. I was like, I can't review that. There ain't even nothing to talk about, fam. And then the other one, his opponent didn't show up, and then another one, his opponent didn't show up. And so with this one, it's like, dog, we still can't judge it, but we could at least talk about it, man. We could at least talk about it, like. He did his thing, man. He did his thing. And Dysfunctional's definitely somebody that deserves respect. Like, he showed you he could punch in the first 2 rounds. He showed you he could go deep in the 3rd round. He showed you he got talent, man. Like, I think him getting those bars off did do that. For East End Clips, I think he made his point of attempting to embarrass Trey. You know, he said what he said, like, yo, you a duck for ducking me, you know what I'm saying? You pussy, I'll say it to your face. And then in the battle, throughout all of it, he kept that same energy. And so I like that about him. Just don't like his delivery, man. I'm going to keep it all the way 100, dog. I don't like it. But hey, you don't rap for me. Rap for your fans and people who like you. You know what I'm saying? If they behind you, they say, yo, keep doing what you're doing. You listen to them. Don't listen to me. You listen to them. Keep doing what y'all do, man. It's all love as always. Had to come through and do something for the homie Dysfunctional right quick, man. It's always love. Salute.